Hello, Just Too Good here, and I'm emotional because I've wanted LEGO Simpsons to return for so many years. And on June 1st, 2025, we're getting 2 LEGO Simpsons sets. A legitimate return. The minifigure buildings. The Quickie Mart is my favorite LEGO set of all time. The Simpsons house is my second favorite LEGO set of all time. We got those 2 sets in 2014, 2015, 2 incredible LEGO minifigure series. And that was it for the cool stuff. I mean, the Dimensions packs were their own thing. The Brickheads was this weird one-off. But they just abandoned this incredible license theme based off of my favorite show growing up as a kid. But it's actually back after years of me yearning and campaigning for this theme to return. And we got the Krusty Burger, which would be the one building I wanted the most if we got a 2016 set. This releases June 1st, 2025 for $210 in the United States. Yes, rumors were wrong. Even the UK price of this is 180 GBP. €210, and full-on molded heads are back. I thought these would have the effect of Toy Story, where they reduced them to a dull styling that fits other LEGO minifigures on just a 2D printing. No, they use the same headpieces for Lisa, Homer, and Bart, but then we have completely new headpieces for a different variation of Krusty, a new Sideshow Bob, a new Lou, and a new squeaky voice Teen. I'm just, like, so happy that they did this. I'm sorry I'm getting emotional, but, like, oh my gosh, this is a dream come true. Okay. So this is, like, a trifecta of 3 things I love, which is LEGO The Simpsons, The Simpsons, and fast food restaurants. I adore fast food restaurants, especially in LEGO. There's been no fast food restaurant on this level of detail. This is the McDonald's set I've wanted my whole life. I'm sorry, classic McDonald's set with the beautiful box. This isn't a facade, it has an interior. And the details they get here have things that just call back to my childhood visiting fast food restaurants, which is a memory I had that's fond to me, even if it could be considered a bad thing, because, you know, fast food is not great for kids, but you have a little play zone for kids here. There's like a little ball pit in there, which is adorable. You have a fast food booth. When I think of the fast food booth, I also think of the Simpsons movie. This isn't the exact same booth from the Simpsons movie with the Flanders family, you know, bountiful. I won't even put the rest of that quote. But the Simpsons movie was what got me into the Simpsons. Even if the front is a little bit packed, they still managed to have 2 separate tables as well. The red color scheme is giving me more McDonald's vibes. There's other details that I absolutely love here. They have a build for a LEGO McRib. Okay, well, it's the Krusty Ribwich, which is from the Spelling Bee episode, one of my favorite post-season 8 episodes. The visuals referencing one of my favorite movies, Requiem for a Dream. I'm a sucker for McRibs. They're so gross, but dang are they addicting. And the build for that is perfect, using that 1x2 circular tile there with, of all things, the roller skate pieces. I would have never thought to put this together. The Ribwich mascot even appears on a sticker to the right of the bathroom door. I wish he was included as a minifigure in this set. And this opens up like the Quickie Mart, where you have that front rectangular section, and then you also have these 2 squares that are connected via hinges. So the one to this left side has the ordering counter, which also has part of the kitchen. There's little details like the coleslaw, best by February 1994, which was from a brief moment from the episode where Nelson and Lisa start dating from season 8, which is probably my favorite Simpsons season. Like literally episode accurate with the 94 and everything. I love how machines like this drink dispenser are built. There's like a little mop bucket in the corner. The frying section and grilling section has such a clever part usage for the fry pieces, where they use the Wolverine claw pieces. And you can see how this translates excellently to using a little bucket piece for the fries popping out. Yeah, I haven't seen that build before, and that rocks. I like what I could see with the menu. You have the Krusty dehydrated items. Yeah, this has a lot of stickers. We'll get to the downsides of the set later on. Let me just gush over it for a little bit, okay? There's also a bathroom build, which they managed to slip in, even if, well, another downside is that it's very shrunken down as an interior. But then there's this serving order section where, you know, they have the drive-through window. This has the next order up there, which that's pretty accurate to fast food drive-thrus in general. I also love the sticker of the call sheet for unpaid overtime. Oh my gosh. And the clipped parts at the side of these walls make it so that they could interlock with those friction 1x2s on the other side so that you could easily close this while still having it be sturdy while it's closed. And while this has a similar function of removing the roof like the Quickie Mart did, this doesn't have as flavorful a roof because, well, in the show, the Quickie Mart has a full garden, and I thought LEGO did a pretty good job capturing that with the LEGO set. This one's a lot more study of a roof than that set. I really like the signage for this set. That Krusty Burger sign uses this interesting piece that I see appear more in this set in that same color, which is a 2x2 that also has a flat bottom, round top piece. I didn't know about that piece before I saw this set, but it is apparently from last year. It's exclusive to this set in that color though. It's also awesome to get that new 2x2 where it has the round top, flat bottom in that cool yellow color for the first time. This car is another deep cut where it's from the Homie the Clown episode, and they even have like the little dent at the front there. But I like how they still kept the styling and sizing of those Simpsons cars. And even with Marge not being in the set, they still managed to have it like the family car from the house set in 2014 where it inexplicably has a roof uncovered. So if you were to put a Marge minifigure in there, her hair wouldn't get in the way of the roof. It's not accurate to the show. I hope if they do a new Simpsons car, we just get an alternate headpiece in the set for Marge with her hair kind of tilted to the side like it appears in the show when she's in Cars. But I guess one could wish. I mean, once we get to how one minifigure is so specific in this set, that doesn't seem so far off. Anyways, the car seemingly like that one from the house set does not fit the whole family in its sizing, unfortunately. And you can see how the trunk opens up, which is like those older cars from the Simpsons sets as well. There's the ordering menu outside. I love how they have that Krusty design of Krusty holding the menu there and the open mouth and everything. Yeah, I would prefer if those were prints. They are stickers. I like how there's like a leaky grease pipe at the back there. You have a delivery door as well for meat-like byproduct. The ordering window using one of those house window pieces that have like no panels inside, which is an interesting choice. The front door having a sticker of over 12 served. And then there's also some detailing at the back, which have a reference to when Sideshow Bob ran for mayor and El Barto. Oh, and the Sideshow Bob rake scene. As for the minifigures of the set, yeah, squeaky voice teen, completely new. I absolutely love the LEGO CMF series for Simpsons, but I'm glad we don't need another one of those because I don't know if they'll ever do another one of those to give us new characters. So seeing how there's 4 new specialized pieces in this set, I'm so happy. Again, I'm a sucker for molded heads, especially for cartoon characters. I always loved the Simpsons molded heads, even though the LEGO community roasted the heck out of them. Sculpting on Squeaky Voice Teen, fan-frickin-tastic. New sculpting for Lou is fan-frickin-tastic. It's so great to get Lou finally. We got Chief Wiggum in 2 sets, so it's cool to get another Springfield policeman. Lou and Squeaky Voice Teen both have new torsos. Lisa Simpson is seemingly the exact same one from Simpsons Series 1. I mean, same torso print and legs and skirt as the Simpsons house as well. It's just that the Simpsons house one has a different face print. That's great for people who missed out on those sets. It's been 11 years since those 2 sets released. You even get the saxophone piece once again. Though as somebody who gets kind of annoyed by that specific skirt and folding it up and how it kind of looks a little bit ruffled up and everything, I kind of wish we got printed short legs. The design of Homer is the same one from like half of the Simpsons sets, except this one has 2 differences. There's a new torso print, if you look ever so slightly, where we have a stain there. That's kind of like how they had a stain for Chief Wiggum in the Quickie Mart. And yeah, that sauce strip is the same one from the McRib episode. And it seems like they changed the shading of blue so it's a little bit brighter for his pants. That's an interesting choice, and yeah, I think this one looks a little bit better. I don't know why they went with this cone piece and that clear attachment piece at the bottom for the fast food cup, and I wish I had branding for Krusty Burger, like how the Quickie Mart set had squishy cups, which were great printed pieces. The design for Bart is the same basic one found from the Simpsons Fun Pack and the Quickie Mart set. Keep in mind, different from the Simpsons House set because of the face, different from the CMF Series 1 because it doesn't have, I'm assuming, printing at the back because he's holding the slingshot here. Slingshot is actually a different color from the one from the Simpsons Fun Pack and from Bartman and Simpsons Series 2. This is the first time we're getting Sideshow Bob, which, heck yeah, I love the elaborate hair on that minifigure there. And there's an interesting slight difference with his face there that nobody else is going to notice. An inconsistency where his eyelids, being a little bit droopy there, don't have an outline on the eyelids. So it seems like this might even be a part that's molded, where he has molded eyelids. In the past, when we would get a variation of existing headpieces for Simpsons characters, they'd have printed on eyelids, which would have outlines. That's like, unless you cover that part of Bartman eyelids. I mean, look, Patty and Selma didn't even have molded eyelids. They had those printed on. Nobody else is going to notice this. This is not a problem at all, but I just found that as an interesting inconsistency with past versions. Great torso print. Same cream pie from the two other sets with Krusty the Clown. However, this set with Krusty the Clown takes such a bold choice that I don't know how to feel about. Because, look, I want to look out for people like you who probably don't own the classic Simpsons sets. But selfishly, I love that we're getting this version of Krusty. I mean, I have a bunch of the original version of Krusty. This is such an obscure version of Krusty from a very inconsequential episode. This is the one where they're filming the ad for the veggie burger at Krusty Burger coming to America, which I rewatched recently. Not a good episode. Not even a great gag. But the design for this, for some reason, they captured that version of Krusty down to having a completely new headpiece. That's a bold choice. So now this old version from the Simpsons Fun Pack and the Simpsons Series 1 is going to boost up in price, which were the only other two sets with Krusty the Clown. I don't know why they would do this version, though, because, like, again, it's such a random episode to do that for such a short gag. I would have rather had a different molding of Krusty if you're going to give us a new Krusty head mold, where he has a closed mouth, maybe a scowling face or something like that. Because we're always fixed to having Krusty with his teeth showing there. And once again, with this new headpiece, he's still showing his teeth. Come on. Krusty, in reality, is not the happiest person around. So it's kind of annoying that every Krusty figure has him showing his teeth. So yeah, I would have preferred that instead of this very random, obscure version that uses an entirely new headpiece. But yeah, new torso piece as well. Odd choice. So it's just going to make the aftermarket with that original figure go up in astronomical prices. I hope y'all are going to be able to get that classic Krusty. It's weird that they just kind of plop him in this set. Like, he was filming a commercial, so he's just serving burgers in this face. Like, I don't know what's going on here. Personally, I would have liked not just a neutral expression or something for Krusty. Give us a Spider Pig if you're going to go for memorable Krusty commercials. That would have been perfect. A completely new piece for Spider Pig. It's also from a newer episode like Coming to America, except, well, it's technically the movie, which is where Spider Pig's from. So yeah, very, very weird choice. Whatever. Clearly, I am in love with this set. I want to marry this set. But bias aside, I do think it does have quite a few faults. I am very happy about the price. I think $210 is good in an age where we have such ridiculously priced icon sets. You know, thinking of the Hobbit Hole, which I think is so much more overpriced than this set. But I do feel like, dang, is this undersized compared to the Quickie Mart? Did a quick count. The Quickie Mart has 38 studs for the front wall and then 29 studs for the side wall. This one has 26 for the front wall and 24 for the side wall. That's a massive downsize. If you look at the sizing between this two, this is supposed to be a little bit bigger in universe than the Quickie Mart. So that's very disappointing. And you can't tell because the interior is very cramped. We don't get much seating space. And I mean, 11 years ago, the Simpsons house was $200. 10 years ago, the Quickie Mart was $200. Now this one's $210 at its original price. So it is very disappointing when you look at those numbers. That's not counting for inflation. But again, it's like massively downsized compared to those two. So for a set of this size back in the day, it would definitely be less than $200. Now I've seen people complaining that they include the Krusty car in here, not like a Simpsons family vehicle. I'm going to assume that this isn't the last Simpsons set we're getting. We will at least get one more set. I'm just speculating here. I think we're going to get a remake of the Simpsons house. I think that just needs to be done. And I think we're going to get the family vehicle there that we didn't get before, you know, like the orange one. So I don't think that's a problem. I like getting an obscure car in this set. It is a side build. I think they did an excellent job with that side build. Yeah, massive amounts of stickers. I said Quickie Mart's my favorite set. That has a massive amount of stickers. So it doesn't really hold back for me. I mean, I wish they were prints, but yeah. But it is annoying when you see stuff like that signage having stickers even for like the eyes there. Like, really? We couldn't just print a 2x2 circular tile? That's going to be a pain to line up. I hate lining up stickers that are round. Some stickers lead to noticeable gaps. I also don't like if you display a set, sometimes the sunlight will make stickers decay. Like what happened to my Quickie Mart set. But yeah, I think that's all I have for gripes with this set. I love this set so much. Again, it is something that's right up my alley. Like, if I was to wish for another LEGO set, it would be this set. So what about that other LEGO Simpsons set, the giveaway promo from the 1st of June to 7th of June with the purchase of this set? Well, if you are bothered by giveaway promos being inaccessible to mostly everybody, the good thing is that this really doesn't have much to it in terms of exclusivity. It looks like the picture frame is exclusive. It looks like the Krusty Burger commercial print is exclusive as well. I don't know if this is a print or not, but yeah, I was actually kind of happy because it's like, these are super hard to get and people won't be missing out on this set with an exclusive minifigure or anything. It's just kind of funny at how bad this is compared to even the Simpsons house living room, which wasn't perfect in its own right. This literally has space for like one minifigure. This is very squished. But hey, the Simpsons house had a sticker for that picture frame, so it's nice to get that as a print, if that is a print. I still find it hilarious that on June 1st we're getting this set, and then we're also getting another fast food burger license set, which is the Der Burger restaurant, both of which have a similar color scheme. So let me know what you think of these two sets, and you're going to want to subscribe because I have this set already. I cannot wait to build it. No matter what, we're getting a review for this from me. I also did a review of those two classic sets in the CMF series. Every LEGO Simpsons set I've done a review of, even the episodes, so you can check those out in the playlist. I sound quite different because it's quite a long time ago. Seriously, subscribing, liking, and commenting helps me out so much. This algorithm is very cruel. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you later. Peace out.